Forget everything you thought you knew about the animal kingdom. You're about to see things you couldn't make up even in your wildest imagination. The camera's rolling and it captures moments that are hard to believe. Chaotic absurdity, bizarre affection, and complete breaks from the norm. When nature decides to put it on a show, it doesn't need a script, it needs an audience. And that audience is you. Ready? Then hold on tight. It's going to be wild, loud, and totally unpredictable. Night road, headlights, silence, then suddenly, a family of bears crossing the highway like they're out for a midnight stroll. Everyone made it through safely, but the driver probably earned a few gray hairs. Think suburban neighborhoods are all white fences and breakfast yogurt? Not when a wild cat the size of a bass guitar case shows up on your quiet street. This elephant acted like a surprise inspector, loud, sudden, and with a complaint for every tourist. He threw his tantrum so hard, even the Jeep looked confused. The man clearly knows elephant behavior. It's not his first time with them. At that speed, there's little chance of outrunning an elephant. Hippos are deadly and even scarier. Only rabbits run towards headlights. A barbershop with a dash of adrenaline, some people love that. Here, the dog and its owners had to retreat. The odds were not in their favor. A whale shark is a gentle giant the size of a bus, but get too close and you might accidentally trigger its panic mode. One guy dove in like a hero and surfaced as the luckiest man of the year. When you have a bad feeling at the door, don't be a hero. One guy opened it and found a surprise delivery bear on its hind legs. No knocking needed. You're strolling through your yard, living your best life, then something hooved, furious, and clearly opinionated charges you head on. Thank goodness your legs moved before your brain could panic. Who lives in this pond? Curiosity fuels the imagination. Catfish farming may be practical, but it looks like a nightmare for anyone with trypophobia. Feeding time turns into a swirling mass of mouths straight out of a sci-fi horror flick. To lure a sea lion back into the water, you can tempt it with fish. The key is not to get them used to easy food and people. A bull stood on a dirt path like a shift supervisor on patrol, and he wasn't letting the two cyclists through. When they tried to go around, the horned guard got even more offended.
My
A deer charges straight at the windshield and the driver freezes. At that moment, you're not the protagonist, just an audience member in a drive-in thriller. Otters are adorable until a whole swarm of them charges into one bush. What's there? Treasure? A secret tunnel? Or just a shrimp-fueled rave? Trapped in a garage with two bears is like a real-life survival quest. Don't move a muscle. This guy slipped into his car, but the engine started way after his heart did. An orca is not a shark, but still requires caution. Fine, but the guy's scattered from an ordinary broom.
God. Look at that.
Both the person and the bear got genuinely scared. Kangaroos aren't aggressive animals, but parachutists could be perceived as a threat. Before watching similar videos, it would be great to buy some sedative pills. One needs nerves of steel here.
Okay.
When a rail rockets out of the water mid-tour, the boat becomes a front-row IMAX theater. Soaked but thrilled, the tourists won't forget this performer anytime soon. Dolphins chasing fish. It's a breathtaking sight. Thailand, midday, two monkey gangs throw down over bananas so hard, traffic stops and jaws drop. It's a city safari action scene in one glorious, chaotic take. Not just a herd, but a snowy reindeer army charging through the white plains of Norway like they're in a majestic parade. It's breathtakingly beautiful and absolutely overwhelming. Meet the bear critics of safari tours, lying next to the bus, peeking through the window, clearly not letting anyone pass. Probably waiting for snacks in exchange for their review. A moose flees, a bear charges, and inside the car, the driver's already promising to start a yoga channel if he survives. The vehicle turned into an MMA ring, no rules, no padding. Safari isn't a buffet unless you're this toothy fellow who opens his mouth like he's about to file a formal complaint over late carrot delivery. An elephant walks up to a bus. Anyone passing up vegetables? No? I'll help myself. Then he sticks his trunk through the window. The driver can only pray he doesn't decide to ride along. A sea lion doesn't believe in sharing. That bench? His. The man next to him asked to leave, and he did. Clearly, this animal has strong opinions on personal space. When your delivery route is guarded by war-ready turkeys and ducks, your shift turns into a thriller. This poor courier definitely didn't sign up for poultry parkour.
Just run!
This was probably shot in Australia, since that's where kangaroos, symbols of the country, live. For a tiger, a highway is just as stressful as he is for drivers. Sometimes wild animals approach people out of curiosity, not for help. And we're moving on at the speed of light. All the most interesting things are still ahead. What's cooler than swimming with dolphins? A dolphin giving you a ride, literally. 1 second you're in the water, next you're hitching a ride on nature's cutest speedboat.
Vino chileno bueno para la digestión.
Family road trip? Sure, especially when you're feeding camels through the window and they decide your car is a drive-through. So many mouths, so many reactions, not all of them excited.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, he's in the car. Ah! Okay, that's it. Oh.
A sea lion at lunchtime is not someone you want to disturb. Step too close and you might find yourself part of the menu or the entertainment. Not only fog creeps through sewers, you might expect a goat to act up, but to get stuck on power lines like an electrician on vacation? That's a stunt show without a stuntman. How it got up there and what's holding it? A mystery worthy of a Nolan documentary. When a goat starts headbutting its own reflection, you realize animal psychology isn't simple either, and you can't argue that other guy in the glass always starts it first. Beneath the ice hides a world James Cameron hasn't even imagined. And when a creature surfaces slowly like it just wants to be friends, you're torn between hugging it and running for a camera. Is physics just optional now? This animal was walking on electrical wires like its tail came with a built-in stupidity insurance.
Hola.
To see a lion up close, these tourists pulled off a stunt even magicians would avoid. 1 ton of fear, 2 tons of adrenaline, and a photo you'll tell your grandkids about. Who knew cows had such a refined ear for music? The moment the trombone started playing, the entire herd turned into the audience of a jazz festival. Deer eat not only bark, but also paper. Makes sense. Cafe visitors and elephants, a strange, even frightening scene.
To be honest, I'm speechless after witnessing it. What about you?
This monkey's behavior is typical, either guarding its territory or expecting a treat. A llama and a rabbit together? Off the charts cuteness. Let's hope the camera was filming without an operator. In such situations, best to keep away from the elephant. Even the calmest ones can turn aggressive.
And how do you like such a twist? To be honest, I can't do without your comments here.
The bull is just as scared as the people. Car noise, a crowd, it's all unfamiliar. Luckily, the animal didn't jump on people. Looks like the shark is no longer hungry, but those divers are clearly taking a risk. First, it looked like a snowy bump, then strange fur, then a young goat, nearly frozen, barely alive. That day, the guys with shovels were more than passersby, they were lifesavers. They're goats, literally, and yet they behave like divas who think the owner owes them food, grass, and emotional support. And don't expect a sorry if they slap you with a horn.
Ei, rapaz! Ele vai coisar tudo aqui, rapaz! Sai, Chiquinha! Sai, Chiquinha! Sai, Chiquinha!
A deer storms the soccer field, dribbling like it trained with the national team. The crowd would be stunned, commentators speechless, and coaches placing bets. A monkey at the hood of your car isn't a problem, it's an invitation to open Chimp Motors Inc. If it fixes the carburetor, you've got a business plan. A kangaroo in a cafe, just another day in Australia. While a guy tries to catch the fluffy troublemaker, they lock into what feels like a silent, telepathic duel. Stay tuned. An octopus in the lens is like a blogger mid-live stream. Is it annoyed at being filmed without consent, or just hijacking the diver's camera to start its own channel? Every angler watching this is chewing their knuckle in envy. It's one of those days when the fish just leap out of the water straight into your adventure. Lazy fishing or fish with wanderlust? You see a hippo's gaping mouth at your car window, and it's clear this isn't his first rodeo. Cars pull up, and he's already waiting for veggie tips and a juice box. In 2021, Australia was hit by a mouse plague. According to eyewitnesses, rodents were everywhere, from crop fields to people's pant legs. Just take a look to grasp the true scale. A crocodile sprawled on the sandbar, sunbathing like a retired hippie on a beach. The water's warm, the belly's full, and humans are keeping their distance. It's a resort, not a hunt. Almost suspiciously relaxed. Camera's on, and the dog decides it's time to shine, snatches the phone and runs off, filming from a full-on fang point of view. Instagram totally approves this content creator. Turns out hippos are sweethearts, especially when sipping water from a bottle. That happy face and twinkling eyes make you wonder who's really taming whom. Ostriches and zebras staged a surprise inspection of a lady's safari jeep. Who opened the windows? Who shared the chips? The audit was a success, and the visitors won't forget it anytime soon. This dog could run an obstacle course marathon, or maybe leap a fence in a single bound. Its speed, car chasing level. Good luck keeping up. Who knew a red shirt could trigger such a reaction? The goat launched his own impromptu tournament, and the farmer suddenly became an accidental matador. Seagulls are the ultimate detectives. How else would they know exactly where to dive? Right into a guy's pocket. Chips, mussels, stale bread. If it's sandy, it's gourmet. A gym class escalated quickly to sheep leaping level. Real sheep, real emotions, and possibly real bruises. Just try not to laugh mid-jump. Even deep-sea dwellers need a hug, and this scene hits right in the feels. Underwater cuddles seem even more heartfelt when it's between a sea creature and its favorite diver. Ready for a lesson in passion, giraffe style? This grown-up giraffe shows off his French kissing skills with such emotion, even seasoned romantics would be envious. A herd of galloping horses is definitely a stunning sight, but still better admire from a distance. You know, just in case hooves start flying your way. Crabs on the beach are like real-life version of tag. You just step closer and they scatter with a kind of Oscar-worthy crab grace. Honestly, watching them is pure joy. Keeping a puma at home is a choice for big cat lovers, though it's probably safer to get a Maine Coon. Catching a whale on video is a rare stroke of luck. Wild animals don't perceive road danger, and moose often migrate through cities.
What an incredible footage! We always strive to choose the best content for you.
The ostrich will get somewhere, but better to call rescuers. City streets may lack food, but also mosquitoes and ticks. Transporting a turtle the size of a coffee table, you'll need a bucket loader, a truck, and a team that looks like they're rescuing a lost jungle relic. Two pelicans stand with their beaks wide open like they're expecting sky delivery sushi. Maybe they've got a standing order and the fish is just running late. Sometimes they can be real gentle giants. The key is not to mistake a friendly gesture for the instincts of a wild animal. Fishermen, one net, and one very exhausted 6.5-foot predator shark. Sounds like a movie trailer, right? But it turned into a historic rescue mission with 3,000 grateful teeth. If a crocodile attacks on land, the chances of survival are higher. Try to run away, or if it comes to it, aim for the eyes, ears, or nostrils. A relaxing swim suddenly turns into a thriller when a crocodile shows up, silent, sinister, and with the killer posture of an apex predator. Suddenly, your boat feels more like a lunchbox. Even if a tiger seems gentle, it doesn't mean it's harmless.
If you haven't liked this episode yet, now is the best time to do it.
Main thing, don't panic, the delicacy might escape. If you encounter a lion, never run, maintain eye contact, shout, back away slowly without turning your back, and look for cover. Birds decided your chimney makes for premium real estate. Warm, cozy, rent-free, a feathery fixer-upper. The human tenants, not quite on board with the new roommates. You're driving through safari, all chill, and boom, giraffes at your window, reaching in for snacks. They're not shy, and you're suddenly sharing your lunch with a 16-foot neighbor. Wolves don't howl at the moon, they do it to communicate and mark territory.
What's y'all doing? Crazy.
Mail chase incoming, but not with a dog. It's a bird sprinting after the mail van like it's expecting love letters. Wings tucked, feet pounding. This scene needs a soundtrack. Birds rose into the sky like a dark wave, like a horror game level was ending. Beautiful flight, yes, but it felt like the air itself turned hostile. The cameraman has nerves of steel, a true legend. Most crocodile attacks happen in hot countries, Africa, Asia, Australia, South and Central America. These predators can wait for hours for the right moment to strike with lightning speed. Orcas went full Hollywood, leaping, splashing, flashing black and white brilliance, and it's all free. No lines, no ticket booth, just wild perfection and a camera roll that's never ready. Love in the Rain is sweet, but this little male bird took it up a notch, gently nudging his lady under cover. Gentlemen, take notes, chivalry isn't dead, it just has feathers. You're standing there with a package, minding your own business, and boom, squirrel on your shoulder, looking into your soul, tail swishing like it owns the place. Amazon could never. Crocodile spa time, not a swim, but a full-on whirlpool session with backflips. He's not hunting, he's relaxing. You can almost hear him saying, "Ah." Teasing a big ape? Risky business, especially when it grabs your hair like it's claiming a prize. Thankfully, the situation diffused, and the girl walked away with only a story to tell.
And our episode has come to an end, and we hope that you enjoyed watching this video. We look forward to your questions and comments. Thank you for always being with us.